Are you thinking of getting a pet snake? Maybe you heard they make great pets, but you're looking for some more info before you commit. Or maybe your kid is trying to convince you that they would make the perfect pet. Either way, this video is for you. Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Balderrama. Today we're talking about pet snakes and whether they make good pets or not. Because sometimes they do.
Oh my goodness, it's so cute!
And sometimes they don't. First of all, I think snakes are awesome and they do make great pets. They're different, they're unique, they're fascinating. They come in a wide variety of colors and patterns. Snakes are highly misunderstood, but they are beautiful creatures. And owning one brings you a little closer to nature.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Did you see that? You wouldn't want to take a bite around here.
Sure, snakes are cool, but don't forget, there might be other people who live with you who may not be thrilled about you getting a snake.
I hate snakes, Chuck! I hate them!
And don't forget about salmonella. There is a risk with small children and immunocompromised people handling them. Just because you think snakes are cool, other people might be terrified of them. If you own a snake, people may not want to come over to your house. That could impact your roommates, your spouse, your kids, your mother-in-law. On the other hand, maybe this is a reason to get a snake. Another great thing about snakes is that they're relatively inexpensive. Once you get past the initial setup cost, snakes are pretty cheap to maintain. Their diet is really simple. Depending on their size, you could just feed them mice or rats for the rest of their life. And depending on which species you get, some snakes only need to be fed once a week or even less. Mice, rats can provide 100% of a snake's nutritional needs, so there's really no reason to give them supplements, snake vitamins.
Who's hungry?
Remember, snakes are carnivores. They eat meat, no exceptions. If you have a problem feeding prey to your snake,
He's gonna eat the goat? Excellent.
guess what? Don't get a snake. And here's a good tip. Snakes may not be able to determine what is prey, what is not. So make sure if you have small pets, cats, rabbits, guinea pigs, hamsters. Well, hamsters are mean and bitey anyway, so. Another good reason to own a snake is for the most part, they're easy to take care of. They really are a low maintenance pet. And compared to a dog or a cat, they really don't have any behavioral issues like anxiety, car sickness, house training issues.
Ew.
They don't require any vaccines. They don't require any heartworm or flea prevention. And they definitely don't require any grooming or nail trims. When you think about it, they really don't need you other than for food and cleaning. Kind of like a teenager.
Okay, boomer.
Sure, snakes can be really easy to take care of, but don't forget, there are a lot of upfront costs in the beginning. The enclosure, the lighting, the heating, the substrate. And depending on which species you get, your snake may soon outgrow that 10 or 20 gallon tank. You're gonna need a bigger cage. And whatever you do, don't forget the lock on the cage. And here's a good tip. Make sure you save money for those veterinary visits. At a bare minimum, a snake should get an annual exam with a complete fecal examination. We're vets. We like looking at poop. Hey, make sure you hit the like button if you're enjoying the video so far. But now I want to hear from you. If you currently own a snake, tell me in the comment section what's your favorite thing about them. And for those of you who have never owned a snake before, what's the one thing that's holding you back? All right, so do snakes actually make great pets or not? Well, they're certainly not for everyone. But if you're looking for a pet that's cool looking, quiet, doesn't need a lot of attention, only needs to be fed like once a week, but on the downside, may not love you in return, and you're okay feeding it prey, and if you don't mind people calling you a little weird for owning a snake, then a snake might be the perfect pet for you.
Oh my gosh, that feels so good.
Hey, did you enjoy the video? Well, hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. And don't forget, this is part 4 of a 5-part series on whether reptiles make great pets. So check them out and I'll see you in the next video.